Yo, so I just finished Liza P. Why is this game so goddamn hard? Like, there are so many boss fights that I got so frustrated with that I had to, like, stop, turn off the game, take a break, and come back to it. I still dig the game though, like, aesthetic wise, vibe, atmosphere, the score, all of that's, like, perfect. So hats off to the devs and everyone behind the game for that, but goddamn, this shit was fucking brutal. Like, I don't know if there's any other game that I struggled this much with, like, in recent memory. I just wanted to air out my grievances with how I couldn't get good for, like, most of this game. Just heads up, there's some spoilers ahead, so. I died to literally everything. Basic enemies, elites, traps, obvious traps, you name it, and it probably reamed my bumhole. At first, I was having like a hard time getting used to the combat, and I felt like the parry timing was just a little too tight. Like, I'd go to block and it felt like I would hit the frame I'm supposed to, and then I just get hit. I also ended up playing a motivity build or a strength build by any other game, and it kind of bit me in the ass because a lot of the motivity weapons had really slow attack animations, and compared to the cracked pacing of enemies, it felt like a severe mismatch at times. So I had to rely on like a hit and run strategy where I relied on the sprinting light attack. And it's great when the heavy attack hits, but when you had to like fully charge it to hit an enemy, say to get stagger, that was like absolute pain sometimes. Like, I think the mechanic was cool and different, but at the same time, I feel like a lot of the weapons, in terms of like animation speed, just felt like way too slow for this game. So I'm not saying all of my deaths were the game's fault for being too hard, because a lot of my deaths were my own damn fault. But man, some of these enemies were fucking bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. So as I started getting used to the pacing of combat, getting acclimated, I fucking got super stuck on the King of Puppets. That shit took so long to beat. You can hear my reaction. Please, 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 just let me kill you, please, please, please. Oh, fuck. Thank fucking God. Bro. No fucking way there's a phase 2. You're fucking... Well, I'm dead. This fight took like 30 attempts before I said fuck it, I'm swallowing my pride and I'm calling in help. And even then, I died multiple times. Eventually, I got it. After hours of grinding, it was done, and I was happy. It couldn't get much harder than this, I thought, but I was very wrong. This here was a fucking hemorrhoid on my ass. Like, that's how much it fucking hurt to fight this guy. Hunchback of Pinocchio land. I literally died to this guy 50 plus times. Literal hours of footage of me just dying over and over again. I was forced to learn like 98% of this fight, and I felt like I had to play it to the T. And it was fucking grueling. Originally, I was using the living puppet axe like head with the pickaxe handle, and it was working for most of the game, but for this boss, like, I had to switch to a faster weapon. There was no goddamn way I was gonna be able to do it. So I ended up using I think it was like the knife head with the acidic spear handle for the quick jousting attacks, and that ended up like working so much better for me. But even with that, this fight was, man, like, I literally had to stop playing and take like 2 or 3 days before I came back to this shit, because it pissed me off. I started using summons probably after my 20th or 30th attempt, and I ended up fucking running out of star fragments. I think I had like 70 or something to begin with, and I ended up with like 3 left in my inventory by the time I was able to do this. And it's funny because the attempt I did it on, I forgot to use the summon, so I ended up doing it on my own, but it worked out. I think they overtuned this boss. Like, this shit kicked my ass. One of the moves that always got me was the fucking, like the shockwave, the range shockwave he shoots out. And usually in phase 2 he'll telegraph it, where he'll do it like a slap and then he'll shoot the wave out. But sometimes he'll just shoot the wave out randomly and there's like no fucking telegraph and it's so goddamn fast that it always hit me. And then the move where he shoots out the little disruption orbs and then chases you down with the fucking spinning attack. That shit got so goddamn annoying. And as I'm recording this video, I saw that they released a patch that actually nerfed both Manus and the King of Puppets, which is the fights that I had the most issues with. So I'm actually pretty happy to see that. Usually in these types of games, there's a way to cheese your way through. Like in Elden Ring, I just spammed jumping heavy attacks and it worked. But here, it just gets you killed. Once I finally beat him, I got that overwhelming sense of satisfaction from doing it the right way. And I felt that with every boss in this game. This game really forces you to learn how to play it properly, which isn't something I'm used to. I usually try to find the cheesiest way to play to make it super easy. There is none of that in this game. So I'm gonna shut up for a little bit and let you guys enjoy my triumphant phase 2 fight. I wasn't recording my mic audio when I was recording this footage, but trust me, when I get the last hit, I was so goddamn happy. And if you don't want to watch the fight, you can skip ahead. I still have some final closing thoughts. Overall, my experience was tumultuous. Sometimes I fucking hated this game, but if you have the patience and you don't mind dying, this game can be pretty great. And thanks to everybody who took the time to listen to me ramble on and on about this game. Let me know in the comments if you thought this game was too hard, or if there's a boss that you got stuck on, or if I'm just really bad and need to just get good. Thanks. See ya. Bruh. And also, please make Winnie the Pooh souls. I think I need that.